Fourth grade into math lesson 3.1, explore multiplicative comparisons. I can use visual models and equations to represent and interpret a multiplicative comparison. Spark your learning. Jasmine throws 2 balls at the target. She gets 4 points for landing on red. She gets 3 times as many points for landing on green. Use a visual model to show how many points Jasmine gets for landing on red. Then show how many points she gets for landing on green. Okay, so red, how many points does she get? 4. So we could draw 4 little boxes here. Okay, then we have green. And how many did she do there? So it says on a green, you get how many times as many? 3 times as many. So for one set, you have 4, right? But how many sets do we need to have for the green then? 3, because we just said 3 times as many. So we need to do 3 sets of 4. So how many total points does she have? So how many blocks do we have? 12. So 12 points. Because red was 4, and then if you did green, you did 3 times as many. So you would have to put your 3 sets there. So understanding number 1, Tomas unlocks 2 levels in a video game. Sasha unlocks 5 times as many levels as Tomas. How many levels does Sasha unlock? So we have Tomas right here, and we have Sasha. So how many did Tomas unlock? 2. So I need to put 2 boxes. Okay. Sasha unlocks 5 times as many as him. So I need to have how many sets of 2? 5. So there's 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, and 5 sets. Letter A, how does your visual model show the number of levels Tomas unlocked? So we said that he unlocked how many levels? How many, guys? 2 levels. How does your visual model show that Sasha unlocked 5 times as many levels as Tomas? So we drew how many groups of 2? 5. Complete the comparison and multiplication equation to describe the model and model the problem. So blank times as many as, so how many times as many did we say? So once again, 5 times as many as what? How many do we have in each group? 2 is what? What is 5 times 2, guys? 10. So 5 times 2 equals 10. So Sasha unlocks how many levels? 10. And then that's also proven by our picture, right? Because she has 10 blocks on her, by her name. Number 2, Landon wins 4 tickets for playing a card game. He wins 6 times as many tickets for the space game. How many tickets does Landon win for the space game? So what are going to be our labels? So the 4 tickets for the card game, right? 6 times as many for the space game. And how many tickets does Landon win for the space game? So am I going to use L this time? Last time I was using their names, right? This time it's just Landon. So I'm going to use C and S. So how many tickets were there for the card game? 4. So I'm going to draw 4 boxes. How many are there for the space game? 6 times as many, right? So I need to draw how many groups of 4? 6. So what equation can you use to model the problem? So we know that the car, he got 4 tickets. What do I need to do to figure out the space game? How many groups do I have? 6, right? Times, how many are in each group? 4 equals what? 24. So interpret your equation. So 24 is 6 times as many as 4. So Landon wins 24 tickets for the space game. A superhero video game uses 6 coins. An airplane game uses twice as many coins as a superhero game. How many coins does the airplane game use? Complete the bar model comparison and equation to solve. So they said that the superhero game is 6 coins. The airplane game is twice as many as the superhero game. And they want to know how many coins it takes for the airplane game. So what goes on my top line, the superhero game or the airplane game? The superhero. And how many coins does it take? 6. And then we have the airplane game, and it takes twice as many. So what I put in one box, I'm going to put in the other boxes. So I put what number in these? 6. Okay. What is 6 times 2? 12. So blank times as many as, so how many boxes did we have? 2. We put what in each box? 6 to get a total of 12. So if we wrote that as an equation, 2 times 6 equals 12. So the airplane game uses 12 coins. On your own, number 2, use tools. Frank and Sherry play basketball. Sherry makes 2 baskets. Frank makes 4 times as many baskets as Sherry. Complete the bar model and write an equation to find how many baskets Frank makes. So we have Sherry, who makes 2 baskets. Frank, who makes 4 times as many as Sherry. And then we need to complete the bar model and also write an equation. So who is the single box? Is that Sherry or Frank? Sherry. Okay, so we're going to put an S and an F. Sherry makes how many baskets? 2. So what goes in each one of our boxes? 2. So like I said, the boxes will show the same thing. So I need to put 2 in every single box. So now we have to write an equation. So what is our equation going to be? What do we have in every one of those boxes? 2. And how many boxes does Frank have? 4. So times 4 equals 8. So this would be an 8 here. And then what is going to be our label? 8 baskets. So we're going to put a semicolon and write our answer. 8 baskets. Model is mathematics. Write a multiplication equation to model that comparison. So 21 is 3 times as many as 7. So what does is mean in this problem? What's it gonna mean in our equation? What symbol is it gonna be? The equal sign, and then it means 3 times what symbol is that? The multiplication, and then Number 4, 8 times as many as 6 is 48. So what am I going to write first for my equation? 8, and then times means what? What symbol? Multiplication, right? Then times what? 6 is means what symbol? Equals. And then what am I putting? 48. Interpret the multiplication equation as a comparison. So they give us 45 equals 9 times 5. So basically up here we had to write the equation. Now they give us the equation and they want us to use the word. So we're going to start with 45. What does that symbol mean? Equal, we said, is what in words? Is. And then what's the number I see? 9. And then times as many as what? As 5. Okay, so we're using 3 and 4 to help guide us for 5 and 6. Okay, all right, number 6, what am I going to write? The number I see first is 4. Then what do I say for that multiplication symbol? Times what? As many as. What number do I see next? No, 7. And then the equal sign says is what? 21. And there should be 28 and not 21. Okay, number 7, construct argument. Helen and Jamal write different equations to model the comparison. 40 is 5 times as many as 8. Who is correct? So, could they both be correct? Yes, they are both correct. And why can't it go either way? Because in multiplication, can you change the numbers around and still get the same answer? Yes. Can you do that in division and subtraction? No. No, because if you change the numbers around, you're going to get a different answer. But you can do your operations in a different order with multiplication and with addition, correct? Okay, so since we talked about that, we're just going to go ahead and leave that.